Here are 7 of the biggest triggers for an avoidant person. Number 1 is getting close. Avoidants fear new levels of getting close with their partner because as children, they had to be hyper self-reliant. They likely grew up in a chaotic, neglectful, or abusive childhood home where their needs were not prioritized. Because of that, they had to learn to survive by handling all their own needs independently. This then became a survival skill for them where they value their independence over anything else. They believe others should also value their independence. So if other people start to get too close to them, rely on them for too many things, they start to feel very terrified and smothered. Number 2 is the avoidance partner wanting to express their emotion. As children, avoidants were often discouraged from expressing their emotion. This could have looked like being outright belittled and abused for expressing an emotion, or just kind of dismissed. So whether that's having a parent being like, we don't cry in this house, wipe those tears away, whatever. Or it's having a parent who, when you do cry or when you do have a big emotion, simply can't take that on because they have too much going on in their own life. And so you are alone in your emotion. This teaches the avoidant that big emotions or expressing emotions to other people is a sign of weakness and a sign of rejection. And so they really feel uncomfortable when their partner shows overt signs of emotion in front of them. Number 3, having to depend on others or ask for help. Toward the end of the relationship with my avoidant ex, he was telling me about how he was having a lot of dental issues. And I remember saying to him hey, I can call the dentist tomorrow and see if I can get a plan figured out for you. It's this place that I go. They're really good, blah, blah, blah. And he kind of dismissed me and was just I'm going to do it. I have a whole plan figured out. Avoidants hate feeling out of control. And when they have to rely on someone else or ask for help, or when someone else is trying to help them, they feel completely out of control because they view self-reliance as the most important thing. It's a survival skill for them. It's all they had growing up. Imagine that growing up, you have neglectful parents that are not there to help you solve your problems, and you have to solve them all on your own. That's going to be the most important thing to you. You feel like you have to solve everything on your own. And if people are trying to solve things for you, or you have to, God forbid, ask somebody for help, that's going to make you feel so out of control. Number 4, if the relationship is taking too much of the avoidance time. Because avoidants are so highly independent, it really scares them if a romantic relationship is taking up a lot of their time. Their identity is in being self-reliant and independent. So then if they are with someone all the time, and that's the most prioritized thing in their life, they start to feel like they are losing their identity. That's why they will often say things at the end I feel like I'm losing myself. I feel like I don't know who I am anymore. It's because they truly don't. They don't know who they are when they are in romantic relationships. Number 5 is receiving criticism. It's normal that once in a while you may receive constructive criticism from your partner, but this is really hard for an avoidant. Because their needs were rejected and dismissed as children, they view criticism as a sign of rejection. Avoidants believe that they have to be perfect, strong, and capable in the eyes of their partner. And so anytime their partner offers even the least bit of criticism in the relationship, it really scares the avoidant because it makes them feel like they are being rejected from their partner in the same ways that their parent did when they were growing up. Number 6 is the avoidant expressing emotion to you or being vulnerable with you. Because avoidants believe that they have to appear so strong and capable, in these rare moments where they may break down or show emotion or vulnerability to their partner, they feel extremely sensitive, like a literal open wound in these moments. They feel so sensitive to rejection in these moments. They believe that their partner is likely viewing them as weak. They don't understand that these moments actually bring two people closer together. And so if the avoidant in your life ever had a moment where they broke down in front of you, or they had to be vulnerable for some reason, this likely would be a huge trigger for them that would then cause them to distance even more from you right after it happened. Number 7 is the avoidance partner demanding too much attention. You may have been told by your avoidant partner that you were clingy. Some people genuinely are clingy, especially if they have preoccupied attachment, but most likely you weren't being all that clingy. You were just clingy in the eyes of an avoidant. Avoidants feel very uncomfortable when you are asking for a lot from them. They don't want to be the sole reason for your happiness. They don't want to be responsible for that because they view self-reliance as the most important thing. And so when they see that you are needing them a lot, when they're not around, you want them there, you're bidding for a lot of validation, reassurance, attention, it's upsetting you when they take time away, etc. That really bothers them. Honestly, gives them the ick because they don't want to feel like they have to take that on Why can't you just be independent like they are? Why do you need them so much? And this is something I can actually relate to a lot, because when I'm in situations with preoccupied people, I get this feeling so much. I can't even explain how icky it feels to me when someone is needing me, like getting upset if I don't return texts or things like that. It feels so icky. I hate it. So anyway, if you've been with an avoidant, please understand these 7 things are part of who they are. It's not personal to you. They are going to be like this in every single relationship until or unless they heal.